we need $1, but we don't need $1 this morning because we have the man himself in studio. Hello, Black, dude. So good to hang out with you this morning. I know that looks like we're actually camping out, all right? But not. This is an informative segment that's going to be happening right now. We're talking about Oppikoppi, one of the most famous festivals across the country. And if you are a festival goer, this is the one festival that you want to be at. It kicks off today. It runs up until the 9th of August. Hello, Black is going to be there as well performing. So we're going to give you some essentials as to what you might need when you go to these festivals, okay?
Now, of course, festivals are awesome because it's a great experience for everyone coming out there, but it's a bit of a marathon session for a fan.
Oh, yeah.
You've got to be prepared for the long haul. What are your festival essentials? What advice do you give festival goers before they head out on the long haul?
Well, festivals are generally outdoors, so you got to have some sort of headgear so you can cover the sun.
Yeah.
That's important. Maybe some earplugs in case there's a band playing that you don't like. And of course some sunblock.
Okay, well, we're gonna educate you South African style on some of the essentials you might need here. Of course, we're hoping it's not going to be too excruciatingly hot, but it might get hot. But the first thing that we need, and they might look like clapped out old lawn chairs.
These lawn chairs. I mean, if you go to a festival, you want to take the oldest lawn chairs that you can get, your camping chairs, because chances are one or two they're going to get broken. Okay, because we know how festivals goes. So you want to make sure that you don't take your fancy new brand ones that you paid hundreds of rands for. Okay.
That probably goes for everything that you're taking with you. Now, following Mr. Black's wonderful recommendation, a canopy to avoid getting sunburned. We have something called a brandewijn tan, which is a brandy tan. Okay, when you drink too much brandy, then you get the shirt tan and the sunglass tan. So that's key. Is you want to avoid that. You can avoid it by drinking less brandy, of course, but taking some nice sun protection might help as well.
Indeed. Then, of course, a cell phone charger. I mean, you know, out in the sticks, you want to make sure that your phone works. You can charge it through your phone as well. And also, a good tip is to GPS your tent's location. Okay, because I mean, there's a lot of people. GPS your tent's location, then you won't get lost, all right, especially in the early hours of the morning.
What do you do in between acts at a festival? Do you go and rock out and watch the bands, or what do you do?
Yeah, at a festival, I'll go to the front of house, which is where the sound mixing is, and I stand there. That way I can see and hear the best version of the show.
There are some perks. You've got to have some perks, you know. Now, something that you really don't want to forget, okay, and this is especially on day 2, day 3, where the hygiene starts to become a bit of an issue, wet wipes. Please take wet wipes. Now, the thing with Oppikoppi, it's in a very dry part of South Africa. At the moment, it is red dust everywhere.
Sure,
you will choke on it after a day.
Indeed.
So take the wet wipes. It will help you immeasurably.
I think on the same note, don't forget your toilet paper. We've got to throw it in there, okay? You don't want to get caught without toilet paper. If you want to spoil yourself, we don't need to tell you how to use it, but if you want to spoil yourself, take 2-ply. All right, that's what we're saying.
A bit of dry shampoo, okay, a bit of waterless hand cleanser. You know, especially if you're OCD, again, after like day 2, a bit of cleanser is going to make you feel like you're all right, and then you just live in denial. You just keep telling yourself you're going to go home and shower.
Indeed.
You know?
Another important tip, like Mr. Ala Black told us, sunblock. It is the one thing you want to take to avoid that brandewijn tan, like you were talking about earlier. And also, don't forget water. Take just some water. I mean, there's water available, but I mean, when it comes to night, you want to brush your teeth. You don't want to stand in a long queue. I mean, we're talking 15,000 people at these festivals, okay? And you don't want to compromise your hygiene at all.
That's one queue you don't want to be in. Then, of course, I would say probably one of the best parts about being at one of these festivals is you get to see other artists perform. You get to, in this case, see artists that you hopefully have never seen before. What are you most excited about Oppikoppi?
Wow. I'm most excited about performing for the first time on a South African stage.
Yeah.
I've never performed here.
Yeah. Did you expect to get the kind of reaction that you've had?
Well, I'm happy about it. Look, anywhere that I can go in the world to share my music or people are happy is fine for me, and South Africa's a beautiful place to do it.
Oh, man, and we are so appreciative of having you here. I think our last tip has to be make sure that you've got a playlist to carry you through the long, dark hours when the bands have stopped playing, when it's just you and your crazy mates.
That's it, exactly. So there's some great tips. Oppikoppi kicking off today, and it runs up until the 9th of August. Catch Ala Black there himself. But dude, so nice to have you on the show as well. Stay tuned, because he's still going to be performing for us live on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. You do not want to miss that.